Welcome to another day on this beautiful place we call Earth. Let's take a moment to settle ourselves in place so we can connect with our own individual being. There's energy inside you, just like there's energy inside me. And although that energy may be a bit different, let's examine what it is about us that makes us tick. Let's examine what makes us unique. Hey, buddy, say hello. You know, all of us have different qualities, and we can see it whether we're a cat, whether we're a human, but all of us are different. And in meditation, we can begin to explore the things that make us unique. It's really a mode of self-discovery, of looking within. And meditation isn't even always the right thing to do. Sometimes we do need to get out and just experience a little joy. Sometimes if we're feeling sorrow or sadness, meditation may not be the answer. Now, I'm not much of a crier, but sometimes we have to just sit with ourselves if we're feeling that sad. Not to get caught up in the story of the sadness or the pain, but just to feel it. I remember one of my best breakthroughs came, one of the hardest moments. I didn't know what to do. And so I remember I just sat there. And that moment became so overwhelming that I just kept sitting with it. And it was so tremendous because it got so heavy, so intense. And I ran out of thoughts for whatever story it was that I was telling myself. And eventually, all that pain, it became so hopeless that it almost turned into a blissful state. I completely surrendered. And it was really special. That day taught me so much that when you don't know what to do, you just gotta be right there. Be with it, whatever it is. Cats are pretty good at this. Whatever's happening, they're just with it. I suppose dogs are good at it too. I'm just a little more keen to cats, I guess. So for today's meditation, well, I think we'll do this a little different. We'll just keep rambling. You know, usually I like to start with a couple ohms to center ourselves, but I suppose there's even value in just going with the flow, not being perfect. Sometimes it's good to have differences in our practice, differences in our days. It's good to explore and experience. Even being part of a chaotic day can be very valuable. It can expose things about us, can teach us, can show us a lot. So if you're here listening to me today, let's both of us, let's think of making an offering today. And what I mean by that is by giving. Now, it could be a simple dedication where you say, today I'm going to dedicate this energy to someone else. So we could do that right now. We could think, you know what? I want to dedicate this time, this reflection, to maybe a specific person. Maybe it's someone you know, maybe it's someone you don't. But if you're feeling strong today, could you donate a little bit of that energy to someone else who might need it? Or maybe if you're feeling weak, could you donate some of that pain? To show us what true strength is all about. And if you're somewhere in the middle, maybe you just need to offer up this confusion. Maybe we offer it up to ourselves to say, wow, I am so lost and so confused and so humbled by this day, this week, this month, or this year. And all I want to do is hang in there till tomorrow. Keep fighting, keep battling the best we can. Let's take care of ourselves today. It's tough out there in the world. It's very tough. But you know what? Day after day, we keep getting through it. Why not make it the very best that we can? We don't have to be hard on ourselves. We don't have to criticize ourselves for what we did do or didn't do, the mistakes we made. Let's give ourselves a little credit today. We're hanging in there just like everyone else is. And there's something to be said about carrying on, about making headway. That's what life is after all. It's a journey to the end, and here we are. You know, it's one of the most unique and interesting times to be alive. And with any confusion or chaos, well, it's funny to admit it, but it really builds to the story, doesn't it? We'll look back and it'll be a chapter of chaos that could also be excitement. Could also be a lot of valuable lessons. Well, if the cat's decided it's time, then it must be time. Let's go back out into the world. And let's make a donation with our energy. One way or the other. Let's find a way to give today. Even if that giving is to ourselves. Maybe we need a little time, a little space. Maybe we need to go give ourselves some avocado toast from our favorite restaurant. Or a cup of coffee, or a bike ride with fresh air. Maybe we need to give ourselves a walk. Maybe we need to contribute to a cause. Whatever it is, let's give a little more today. I'm sure there's someone out there that could use it. I sure could. Namaste, everyone. Have a beautiful weekend. It's Halloween tomorrow. They say the veil is the thinnest. Kind of getting excited for the meditation tomorrow. I get so still and content in spaces like this, and when you really practice meditation, sometimes you get to a point where you just not even ready to leave. Just chilling. You're so engaged in this moment, in this energy, in this space that there's nowhere you'd rather be. Now, don't get me wrong, I'd take a vacation in the Maldives, or I'd go back to Nepal if I could. But right now, I'm good. And I hope you are too. And on the off chance that you're not good, or you're feeling pain, just keep going. Just keep pushing, keep learning, keep growing. It doesn't have to make sense right now. But someday it will. Things fall apart so that better things can come together. And if you give a little bit extra today, well, you never know what might come back. Have a good day, everyone. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.